This is Epic Book Recaps, a podcast that offers complimentary audio summaries of influential nonfiction books, making learning a smarter experience. The Imposter Syndrome by Élisabeth Cadoche and Montarlot. Imposter syndrome is like that sneaky little voice in your head that just won't quit. It's the nagging self-doubt that makes you question your own accomplishments, leaving you feeling like a fraud. It doesn't matter how much evidence you have of your competence, you still can't shake the feeling that you've somehow tricked everyone into thinking you're smarter or more capable than you actually are. And guess what? This phenomenon seems to be hitting more women than ever before. But hold up. Thanks to the incredible work of badass women fighting for equality in the workplace, we're seeing some serious progress. Women are stepping into highly skilled jobs and leadership roles like never before. Yet, so many of them still struggle to believe in themselves, even after all their hard work and dedication. That's where we come in. In this summary, we're diving deep into the world of self-esteem. We're going to explore all the different angles, from the psychological to the social, to get to the root of this imposter syndrome nonsense. And most importantly, we're going to arm you with some killer strategies to overcome it. Listen, everybody deals with confidence issues from time to time. That's just part of being human. But when self-doubt starts messing with every area of your life, it's time to take action. So stick with us until the end and learn how to shut down that inner voice that says you're not good enough. Because, honey, you deserve to feel proud of your achievements. You've earned it. Having self-confidence is like having a superpower for our emotional well-being. When we recognize our own value and believe in our abilities, we become unstoppable in pursuing our dreams. It's all about finding that perfect balance between being fearless and staying humble. But self-confidence isn't just about feeling good about ourselves. It also helps us tackle challenges with ease and adaptability, especially in the world of education. Did you know that research shows girls in particular tend to blame themselves when things don't go as planned? They internalize failures, thinking they lack the necessary skills. On the other hand, boys often blame external factors like a tough exam. We should avoid falling into the trap of self-blame because it can crush our confidence and hinder our growth. Repeating negative thoughts about ourselves is a recipe for disaster. It can lead to a sneaky condition called imposter syndrome. It's like a dark cloud that hangs over our accomplishments, making us doubt our own abilities. Can you believe that even the most successful people can fall victim to this syndrome? The more they achieve, the more they question their worth. It becomes a never-ending cycle of self-doubt and anxiety, trapping us in feelings of inadequacy. And here's the catch. Women in particular tend to think they don't deserve the credit for their achievements. They attribute their success to luck or even how they look. This twisted way of thinking, known as attribution theory, is a real confidence killer. It chips away at our self-esteem and emotional well-being, leaving us feeling like imposters in our own lives. When this mindset becomes a habit, it's known as imposter syndrome. So let's break free from the chains of self-doubt. Embrace your inner worth. Believe in your abilities and watch yourself soar to new heights. Confidence is not just a nice to have. It's an absolute game changer for a fulfilling and successful life. Where do these pesky negative thoughts come from? Well, according to the brilliant Dr. Jessamy Hibbard, a clinical psychologist, they have both deep-rooted origins and acquired influences. Picture this. A girl with a jittery disposition in her younger years can outgrow it if she's raised in an environment that nurtures her self-confidence. On the flip side, someone who had a strong sense of self-esteem early on might see it slip away as they navigate the bewildering maze of mixed messages in their early adulthood. But let's not underestimate the impact of imposter syndrome. It's not just about doubting yourself. It can lead to a crippling burnout for those who tirelessly chase success while feeling inadequate. And let's not forget about the dreaded procrastination paralysis. It's the sneaky phenomenon where we delay our goals, using the excuse of not feeling ready, only to see our progress suffer in the end. So, what's the secret to nurturing genuine self-confidence and self-esteem? Well, according to the wise sociologist Patricia Braflin-Trobo, it all boils down to self-esteem. It's the key to cultivating a peaceful relationship with yourself. When self-esteem is lacking and combined with relentless self-criticism, it can hinder our quest for inner tranquility and amplify the effects of imposter syndrome. The beautiful dance between self-esteem and confidence creates a positive cycle, where emotional security propels us into action and success elevates our self-esteem. But let's be real, this path isn't without its hurdles. Low self-esteem manifests in many ways, like struggling to establish boundaries, incessantly seeking approval, or constantly comparing ourselves to others. Sound familiar? If so, it's time for some deep reflection. Take a step back and consider this. If you're always stretching yourself thin to please others, maybe it's time to start saying no to non-essential requests and assertively delegate tasks. Remember, comparing yourself to others is a surefire way to undermine your own achievements. Instead, aim for daily improvement. Let that be your guiding light towards a brighter and more fulfilling future. Now that we've cracked the code on imposter syndrome, it's time to dive into its many flavors. By breaking it down into different types, we can pinpoint the areas that hit us hardest and tackle them head-on. Brace yourself, because we're about to take a wild ride through the classifications inspired by the awesome Valerie Young and her incredible insights for women. The perfectionist. These warriors of excellence see every mistake as a glaring stain that must be annihilated. Raised in a world that worships feminine perfection, these ladies battle their own sky-high expectations. The expert. This knowledge junkie is under constant pressure to know everything at all times. The mere thought of not having encyclopedic knowledge before taking on a task can send them into a panic-induced paralysis. The independent. Courage and autonomy can be a double-edged sword for this fierce individual. She's afraid to ask for help, fearing it'll expose weakness or incompetence. What will people say? Will they think she's incapable? The struggle is real. The overachiever. This go-getter strives for perfection not only in results but also in the journey. Unfortunately, it often lands her in a sticky web of self-criticism and despair whenever she faces a setback or isn't an instant success. The superwoman. Like a master juggler, she tries to do it all and shine in every role she takes on. This burning desire to stand out often leads to burnout, leaving little room for self-care. Slow down, superwoman, you're only human. The dedicated one. This amazing woman puts others' needs before her own. She's content, almost too content, not questioning how she got where she is or seeking any kind of conflict. It's time to shake things up, dedicated one. The false confident. Beware the facade of confidence. This lady may seem like she has it all together, but deep down, she's plagued by insecurity. It's time to address that hidden vulnerability. Now let's get down to business with some killer tips from Hibbard to conquer imposter syndrome once and for all. 1. Embrace your worthiness like a boss. 2. Don't keep those doubts locked away. Talk about them. 3. Accept your weaknesses because nobody's perfect. 4. Embrace your mistakes as lessons and grow from them. 5. Show yourself some love and empathy because you deserve it. Listen up, superstar. We all want to find our purpose and rock at whatever we do, but remember, success takes time. Take a moment to reflect on your awesome achievements so far and be patient with yourself as you crush those goals. You've got this, but remember, you can do anything, just not everything at once. Proving them wrong, oh, what a glorious song. When doubt turns to fire and you prove them all wrong. Insecurities transformed into power so strong, adversity daring you to prove self-doubt wrong. Vulnerability, oh, how we've been misled, perceiving it as weakness, oh, the lies that spread. But fear not, my friend, for there's a way ahead. Sports and romance, lifting confidence instead. In childhood, sports build a foundation so bright, breaking gender stereotypes, shining their light. Girls believing they're not suited, what a pitiful plight. But team sports bring endurance, teamwork, and might. Romance, a realm where self-doubt can prevail, hindering progress. Love's ship about to sail. How can you love another if self-love's in a veil? Let Carla's story teach us how insecurities can fail. Carla, a woman wrestling with anxiety and pain, fearing her husband's love may one day wane. Sabotaging his looks, an act in vain, but therapy helped her confront and regain. And then there's Layla, a sports enthusiast so fit, finding love during a marathon, a love that seemed legit. But her partner's criticism, a blow so harsh and unfit, thankfully friends urged her to leave and not submit. These stories remind us of toxic bonds we may face, eroding confidence, leaving us in a dark place. Reassess relationships, set boundaries with grace, protect your mental health, embrace your own space. Confidence, my friend, can ignite growth like a flame. Personal and professional, both will never be the same. Did you know? Dove's Project Self-Esteem is their aim, empowering girls through sports, their confidence they reclaim. So rise up, my friend. Let confidence be your guide. Prove them wrong. Let your fire inside shine wide. Insecurities transformed. A power you can't hide. Embrace the journey. With confidence you'll ride. Empowering our daughters to conquer imposter syndrome is a top priority for countless mothers. We strive to shield them from the struggles we once faced, breaking free from the patterns we once criticized in our own parents. It's time to acknowledge our past and societal conditioning in order to raise confident and resilient daughters. To cultivate trust and independence in our daughters, we must recognize that they are their own unique individuals, separate from us. Each child possesses their own valuable personality, and as parents, it's essential to support their growth and guide them towards positive behavior. We must challenge stereotypes and biases, treating our girls with the same capabilities and opportunities as boys, while allowing them the freedom to be true to themselves. Let's not forget the significant role fathers play in their daughters' development. By sharing household responsibilities equally, we shape our children's perceptions of gender roles and aspirations. Our girls should witness men actively participating in tasks typically associated with women, fostering a sense of equality and breaking down societal barriers. Building confidence requires celebrating uniqueness, defying stereotypes, and promoting self-acceptance and respect. Beyond our parental influence, implementing positive discipline is crucial. This approach focuses on boosting self-esteem through language and empathy, emphasizing active listening and respect towards our children. By nurturing their self-esteem and social skills, we empower them to navigate the world with confidence and resilience. As parents, we must teach our daughters to love and respect themselves, encouraging them to break free from societal expectations. Unsure where to start? Here are 10 principles for being a confident boosting parent. 1. Show unconditional love. 2. Listen attentively when they need you. 3. Offer empathy and become their safe haven. 4. Trust them wholeheartedly, igniting their motivation. 5. Provide support and encourage them to explore new things. 6. Embrace their failures, teaching them that it's a natural part of life. 7. Accept them as they are, fostering self-acceptance. 8. Refrain from belittling them. Hurtful words have no place in parenting. 9. Handle situations with diplomacy, acting as a mentor and guide. 10. Be a beacon of self-confidence, inspiring them to emulate your strength. Let's raise a generation of daughters who believe in themselves, who overcome imposter syndrome, and who conquer the world with unwavering confidence. Together, we can break free from the past and empower our daughters to embrace their true potential. Unleash your inner hero, defeat doubt and conquer fear. Step into the magical world of Disney Pixar's Luca 2021 and discover the secret technique to silence that pesky inner voice of doubt. Our hero, Alberto, has the power to banish that voice with a simple exclamation, "Silencio Bruno." Now it's your turn to conquer your own inner Bruno and reclaim the confidence he stole from you. But wait, there's more. We've got some incredible tools to equip you on this epic journey. 1. Unleash the power of no. Take control and set boundaries to prioritize your own well-being. It's time to say no to anything that hinders your growth and delegate when necessary. You're the hero of your own story. 2. Activate your success memories. Rewind your mind and relish in your past triumphs. Write down the steps that led you to glory and revisit them regularly. By doing so, you'll stay laser-focused on your goals and unleash your full potential. 3. Unite with the support squad. No hero fights alone. When troubling thoughts arise, reach out to your trusted friends or even seek the guidance of professional therapy. Together, we'll conquer any obstacle that dares to stand in your way. So are you ready to embark on this incredible journey of self-discovery and triumph? Remember, you've earned every single achievement, and no mask can hide your greatness. It's time to unleash your inner hero and let your confidence soar. Join us now and let the battle against doubt and fear begin.